Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Pitstick at soulproof.com and talking about Am I a Christian? This is part 3, so be sure you listen to the first 2. There appear to be 2 major types of Christians. The first, believing that Jesus is the only Son of God, is the only way to salvation, that believing in Him is the only way to go to heaven, and anyone who doesn't goes to hell forever. Try as I might, I could never believe that fully, and over time have rejected it completely. Some would call that backsliding. I call it opening, maturing in my faith. What I've learned is that many Christians who aren't so outspoken, who keep their beliefs more to themselves, are of a second type, and that is they see Jesus as a way shower, one of the highest spirits who ever incarnated on planet Earth, maybe the highest spirit. Souls of that nature don't care. They don't keep score. Oh no, I'm higher than Buddha. They don't act that way. They don't care about that. Jesus being a way shower, a teacher who showed us, first of all, who came back from the dead and showed that death is not an end, who taught that God is like a father and mother God, that we're one with the Father, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, we should love one another, we should serve one another, important principles like that. I believe that the other things, I am the only Son of God, I'm the only way, were added later, and there's certainly historical evidence for it. The 4 New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, for example, were written 60, 90 years later. So how much can those oral traditions be preserved totally? And things like the virgin birth and the only Son, the only way were added later. So these things were made up by powerful people who wanted to control, who wanted to make a lot of money, and certainly not what a wise soul would be teaching, I believe. So I consider Jesus to be my brother, my teacher, helps me. I walk with God and Christ each day, but not the only way, and everyone else is not going to hell. If it steps on your toes, apologize, turn it off, say I'm crazy, but there are lots of people who've gone through this similar struggle and looking for sensible answers about it. So I encourage you to have a personal relationship with God, whatever you want to call that, your higher power, spirit, universal intelligence. Some people like a more scientific name, force, intelligence, but have that personal relationship. So you have that walk with God and Christ, that Christ being that connection between man and God in every aspect of your life, and learn from these great spiritual teachers, these great religious traditions, as well as your inner voice and contemporary evidence. That's what makes most sense to me. So I hope it helps, and I hope this serves as a dialogue for the future, so that we can, on earth, work together in harmony, no matter what our religious beliefs, and get by that and have peace on earth, harmony on earth, like we can have.